Here we have the current stock market analysis for AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker AMC. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So what we're looking at here is a 30-minute price chart. Each candle on this time frame represents a 30-minute trading period. And, as we can see here, we're continuing to sort of roll over at these lower levels. We have seen a little bit of a short-term bounce here. And, I saw some of the typical people that cover this stock, saying, here it is, we're bouncing out of these levels. Everything's terrific. But, all that has been accomplished here is a move back into roughly 425. Just below there. And now we're starting to see share prices roll over again here. So, we're already looking at a very short-term time frame. I don't want to go too far, into the weeds here as far as getting into like a 5-minute price chart or something like that, because I do think that it's important to keep the broader context in mind. We did see a little bit of a bounce here. This prior low came in at, is it 404? Okay, it looks like we saw another low at 403. So I guess I can revise that a little bit here, but these are really depressed levels, and the question is when people are going to start to be honest about what is actually going on here. Is there really a light at the end of the tunnel at this point? Share prices are rolling over out of 425, and I think that I've pointed out in prior videos that this low $4 level used to be a very strong sort of launching pad really for this stock. We can see, the last time share prices traded into 432, we had this jump into 575. That's a huge price movement in a very short period of time. Even more, look at what happened at 410. Share prices moved from 410 to $6 per share. This would have been, when did this occur? This was the beginning of June. Okay, this occurred over about a week. In 1 week's time, you saw share prices jump 50% in 1 week. That's a lot for any stock. Any stock making those types of price movements. That's a large, outperforming major story. That's a very big price movement to the top side for any stock, not just something like AMC. And when we look at these more recent price movements into the lower fours, now look at the bounces. They're much more minimal, and nobody that's covering this stock has a reasonable explanation for what's going on here. It's just all this nonsense, this continued nonsense about how, it's coming tomorrow. The short squeeze will be here tomorrow. When is it going to show on the price chart? I would just like to ask people that are long this stock, like what is the line in the sand? At which point would you start to throw in the towel? Would you be willing to hold on to this stock for 10 years, for example, 20 years? For the rest of your life? Where is the line exactly? Because it's already gone on for years, and the situation seems to be getting worse. It's not better. If the chart was moving in the other direction here, maybe I could understand. You're starting to think that things are ready to turn around here or something like that. But this is getting worse. This situation is getting, it's nothing but worse. And, you can just go back a short period of time here. June is not, this is really, okay. So this 410 support bounce started in, it was the end of May. So this is when 410 was tested, and then share prices jumped 50% in a week. But this is not ancient history here. This is a very short time ago. We're just talking about like the beginning of the summer type of thing. This is not like it's 2 or 3 years ago. So that was a 50% price move in a week. And now we're seeing about a 12-cent price move over, what is this? So August 10th. Okay, so it's about the same period of time, 5 days. The other one was 7 days earlier. So, unless people really think that we're going to just jump here by 50% in the next 2 days, something has changed here. So that's really what technical analysis is. It's just giving us an idea that, things are either staying the same, the trend is remaining in place, or something has changed, and we need to reevaluate the game plan, the trading plan. So, the same sorts of things are happening at GameStop at the moment. And these two companies really aren't connected in any way. They're not in the same industry or anything like that. I do think that a lot of the same traders might be watching these two stocks, but similar activity is starting to occur in GameStop as well, where you see this series of lower highs, and then you see a little bit of a price bounce here, and then another series of lower lows. um, there's not much to suggest that this share price is ready to move higher. So just to close out the video, I will sort of quickly look at the indicator reading here, which we can see is giving us a bit of a conflicted signal at the moment. We're starting to kind of flatten out here at these lower levels, lower fours. And I think somebody tried to make the argument that, well, we're forming a base here at $4 per share. Um, you want to see a bit more of a bounce here. At some point, this series of lower highs and lower lows has to end. So, just to close out here, the indicator reading is mostly neutral. I mean, this really isn't giving us any signal here in either direction. So I suppose you could make the argument here that there's not sufficient bearish momentum to continue forcing share prices lower. The positive momentum is roughly equal to the negative momentum in terms of slope and time. So that is significant because these basically cancel each other out at the moment. So we do need to see a break here in one direction or another, and this will probably give us the next signal about where share prices are headed. If we do see a break below $4 per share, I think that you're looking at a test below that $3 mark. If I'm wrong about all this and we do start to see share prices move higher, the first indication of that would be a break of 425. Then you'd probably be looking at a test of 450. I don't want to make this a 25 cent increment type thing, but the next level to the top side would come in at 450. And then from there, I'd probably looking, I don't want to keep making this 25 cents here, but roughly 480 would be the next level to the top side. If you can overcome 480, then you're looking at a test of $5 per share. And then, the main kind of line in the sand here for me is 575, because that is really the resistance zone that caused all of these problems here. So, in my view, this continues to remain bearish until 575 breaks. So here's the current stock market update for AMC Entertainment Holdings, stock ticker AMC. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.